On your website or the MySpace, it said we used to rip off The Fall, now we rip off Eno and sing like Jerry Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Explain this.
Well, that quote came courtesy of a band called the Yummy Fur, who used to be around in England in the 90s. Not very well known, so we thought...
Yeah, the guy from 1990s.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, John.
Yeah.
But that's in one of their songs, and we just thought we'd put it in there.
What does it say about you?
Well, I don't know. I think the thing about MySpace is you don't necessarily need to tell the truth. You just have to put something on there that's quite quotable or funny. But yeah, it just means that we now rip off Eno and sing like Jerry Hall.
Yeah, why Jerry Hall? Because it was in the quote.
Yeah, Jerry Hall is tall and was married to Mick Jagger, which is fine.
Yeah, but did she sing, by the way?
Did she sing? I don't know. It doesn't really matter, to be honest.
Okay. No, because when I read it, I thought, okay, this makes sense, because it's more the kind of 60s sound you had a little bit on the previous album has gone.
Yeah.
And now it's more electronic stuff.
Yeah.
What happened since the first album, musically?
We moved on a decade.
Yeah, we started writing on keyboards instead of on guitars,
Yeah.
which altered the sound slightly. But it was quite a conscious thing to do that. You know, we didn't want to recreate the first album, so.
Okay, and why keyboards was?
It's just more challenging, because sometimes you can kind of I don't know, if you just play one instrument like a guitar or something, it's quite easy to just slip into doing something that you would do automatically. Whereas I've never played a keyboard before, really, so it was quite interesting to... I don't know how to play anything technically on the keyboard, so it's just like, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah,
That's the way to do it. Maybe the next album will be written on a tuba.
Kazoo.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but how do you look? Yeah, back now on the first album and everything that came after. Are you still proud of the album?
Yeah, I'm proud of the album. I think it was very much kind of a summation of everything that had gone before it, rather than... I mean, it was of its time, very much of its time. And it felt like, to me, that we'd been playing those songs for years, even, you know, just before we recorded the album. We'd been playing half that record live for so long. It didn't feel new and it didn't feel that fresh. We just felt like we had to get that out, we had to get it recorded and, you know, release something, because we'd been waiting for so long to get signed. But this time, we wrote the album in a shorter space of time, but it feels like we had a lot longer to kind of think about it, and it felt easier to do and just more creative and exciting than the first record.
What was then the more exciting about it?
I guess the fact that we had no preconceptions about the songs before we went into the studio, and everything was open. We worked with Errol Alkan, who's just a genius, and he kind of made everything more interesting by just saying, well, you don't have to do that. You don't have to write a guitar-based track. We can get rid of the guitar altogether if you want. Or, you know, we'll concentrate on the drums on this song. Let's have it just a drum and vocal track, and things would build up from that.